Good afternoon, Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second semester Students' Rights and Responsibilities Updates. I'm Mr. Hall, Assistant Principal.
I'm Mr. Coulter, Assistant Principal.
I'm Miss Lucy, Assistant Principal.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to first of all start off with the 3 R's. Being respectful, responsible, and right on time. Alright, so the first part starts at home. Right? Liberty is responsible for you guys by the time you leave the house to the time you get back home in the afternoons. Alright, so you're going to ride the bus to school or your parents are going to bring you, and at 7:15 the buses disembark and then you head on into the school. The cafeteria is open for breakfast only from 7:15 to 7:22. You must go from your buses directly to the cafeteria if you're going to get breakfast here at Liberty. Everybody else should be going to your lockers, making sure you're putting away your jackets and your backpacks and all your personal belongings and getting everything you need for that first period class. That includes make sure you have your notebooks, your writing utensil. If your teacher wants your phone, you take your phone with you. Other than that, it should probably stay in your backpack or in your locker somewhere. And you can still be on your possession, but I put it away. All right. So make sure you're in class no later than 7:25. The morning announcements are going to be on, so 7:25. That's when you should be in class and no later. If you're starting to show up later than that, you need to get your parents to get you here to school sooner. But make sure you're at 7:25 at the latest. Okay. Next part is respect. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure, respect is a broad range, but a whole lot of different areas. You're being respectful to your peers, being respectful to the adults in the building. Other things, being respectful of personal belongings, your property and that property of the schools. That includes the computers, the restrooms, the hallways, the lockers, the gym lockers, the equipment that you use. This is our building, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just mine, it's yours. Please take care of it. It's a fantastic place to come to school, and as long as we keep it looking great, it's going to stay that way for a long, long time. Other part of being respect is communicating. So when you communicate, you use different parts of it. You use body language, and stuff like that. Right? Body language, attitude, tone of how you're talking to people. All 3 of those are very, very important when you're communicating with each other. So if you want things to work out, you're going to keep those positive. A good tone, a positive attitude, and then respectful body language. Make sure you work with those, and then things are negative or I'm frowning, I'm looking bad, the communication is not going to work well. The adults are here to help you if there's some issues going on. Make sure you seek out your counselor, administrator, teacher, and they will help you with those processes if there's something that you need to talk about. All right, a couple other things you need to pay attention to is the deal breakers. All right, deal breakers include backpacks in the hallway and big heavy jackets. Make sure you put those in your locker. All right, that includes lion time. No backpacks at lion time. Running in the hallways is not allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't want anybody to get hurt. So if you're running around the hallway and run into a teacher or a smaller student, somebody could seriously get hurt. Please, no running in the halls. Right? Loud voices, especially during 5th period and class changes. We shouldn't be yelling and screaming down the hallway. During 5th period and lunch, there's a lot of your peers are still in class. So let's keep it respectful and quiet while we're changing classrooms, and so get from point A to point B in a quick way, but just make sure we keep it quiet. Tardiness, 4 minutes to get to and from class, and once you get 4 tardies, you're going to get an administrative referral. So make sure you do class on time. And the big deal breaker of all, cell phones, ladies and gentlemen. Cell phones should be put away and in your backpack, in your locker. Earbuds should not be hanging around your shoulders and your neck. They should be put away. Make sure they're put away out of sight. Only have your cell phone and earbuds out under teacher direction and during the classroom where you're using those for an activity in the classroom. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your planner. Everyone should have one of these. Right? You have your calendars in here, and at the bottom you can get your passes. This is your pass to and from bathrooms, lockers, wherever it goes. Make sure you have those with you. All right? You're not allowed to leave the classroom or go from place to place without it. Carry it at all times. Right? Make sure you sign the teacher tardy log if you come to class late. If you go to the restroom or leave the classroom, you will also sign that log. So make sure you're doing those at all times. And the 10-10 rule. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not supposed to leave the classroom the first 10 minutes or the last 10 minutes of class. This includes lying time. So make sure you take care of all your business. You got to go to your locker, go to the restroom, get a drink of water, get all that done before you go to class. And just keep in mind, the teachers are not going to let you out the first 10 minutes or the last 10 minutes of class. If there's, they do have the discretion of if there's an emergency to come up, and they'll handle that individually.
Good afternoon, Liberty. I'm going to begin with a simple message. Keep your hands to yourself. Inappropriate touching can lead to suspension, or worse, it could lead to a referral to the division superintendent. That goes for the net game, that goes for tasing, okay? That goes for horseplay, slapping, kicking, hitting. Things that are prohibited at Liberty, all right? Things that are not allowed. Weapons of any kind, electronic cigarettes or vaping devices, marijuana, alcohol, assault, whether it be sexual or physical assault, and distribution of drugs. On the bus, keep your hands to yourself once again. Stay in your seat. Listen to your driver. Do not put your hands out the window. Be cognizant of your voice. Are you being loud? Are you being disruptive? Please remember, the bus is an extension of the classroom. If you're riding on a friend's bus, please know that you need 2 notes. That information is in the beginning of your planner. In the cafeteria, please remember 10 at a time in the lunch line. 10 at a time in the lunch line. Pick a table, stay at that table. Pick a seat, stay in your seat. When the wheel calls your number, be responsible. Don't move out of your seat just because you have to clean. First number is for the table, second number is for the floor. Please be responsible. Please, no cutting in line, no stealing, no cell phones, no earbuds, no horseplay in the cafeteria. During lion time, the 10-10 rule does apply to lion time. The only reason you should be leaving is if you have a signed pass. Go to lion time with the supplies you need. You should not be going back to your locker because you forgot something. You need to be organized, you need to be responsible, bring everything you need to lion time. Stay with one teacher and leave your backpack in your locker.
Some students think that posting on Snapchat will disappear and that they do not have to worry about what they say or the photos that they post. That is just not true. Snapchat saves all data, and that data can be retrieved when it is necessary to do so. When you are angry or frustrated, we urge you to talk to a trusted adult here in the building. Posting threatening messages can result in police involvement and in discipline consequences at school. Think before you post. This quarter, we are kicking off positive behavior with a Snapchat banner for each school team. You will have a chance to post positive snaps on your team banner. Stay tuned on the morning news for Liberty's own Snapchat news. Pictures and words written on clothing must be school appropriate. Clothing may not show private parts, underwear, or the midriff. Clothing may not be see-through or sexually suggestive. Clothing may not be worn off the shoulders. Students may not wear strapless blouses during the school day. Clothing must be appropriate for the learning environment. All of the dress code guidelines are printed for you in the front of your student planner. Did you know that the Liberty Middle School Honor Code was written by students? It was written by members of the SCA student organization. The Honor Code is printed in the front of your student planner. It reads, "On my honor, I pledge that I will neither give nor receive assistance on any assessment or assignment unless pre-approved by my teacher." Students are expected to act with honesty and integrity and to take credit only for your own work. Students who cheat diminish the educational process. Students who cheat can expect to have both an academic and a discipline consequence. All students are expected to follow the directions of the adult staff members in school, during school, after school, on field trips, and on the bus. When an adult is speaking with you, stop what you are doing, look at the adult, and follow their directions. Most discipline consequences are avoided here at Liberty Middle School when students stop and listen to directions. The next part of SR&R is to watch an important and required video on sexual and gender-based harassment. Every staff member at Liberty Middle School is here to support you. We want all of you to have an outstanding and positive learning experience here at Liberty. Thank you for your attention to SR&R updates today.